Agroecology is often referred to as a science, a practice, and a movement. Imagine a world where everybody has food to eat, and the majority of that food comes from local and regional food systems, that the way in which we grow that food enables the soil to be healthy and vibrant, that water is clean, that the air is clean, and that there's enough food on everybody's table, and that they have livelihoods that allow them to have a happy and dignified life. That's the kind of thing we're trying to do at the McKnight Foundation in partnership with folks like the University of Vermont.
In our work to advance, food systems transformation, we have partners, all over the globe. And UVM represents a sort of anchor institution that is at the forefront of the agroecological movement.
I think that the relationship we have with McKnight has become a foundation to deepen and expand agroecology, not only internationally, but very importantly within the United States. And we want the country to have an excitement for this approach that we deeply believe is a solution to transform our food systems.
And the Institute for Agroecology is the first agroecology institute at a land grant in the United States. That is a big deal. We have to be open to remembering, recreating, and being allowed to dream in new ways about the kind of food systems that can thrive on this planet.
How can we support universities in Africa to have successful agroecology programs? How can we support an already robust agroecological movement in Latin America? So that process from supporting both the local, but also doing work in the global, and bringing them together has been something that I feel that we've done together. And it's been great for both of us.
Part of our orientation to the work is that people closest to the issues are the most equipped to solve those issues. And so we're often asking the question is how do you get closer and closer to where people are in place and do your work from that standpoint?
Thanks to the support of the McKnight Foundation, I have been able to attend to the communities of practice the last 5 years in Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. For me, it's an opportunity to really connect with people and learn new things from people that have been applying methods, people that have been writing papers, have been working with farmers, saving seeds, doing an amazing job that sometimes is not so well known. This is something that you will not know if you don't travel and visit them in person.
The McKnight support has been very important for us to expand our learning programs. So when we first started working, I don't think we had any learning programs. And when you look at us now, we have a graduate certificate. We're in the process of building a new master's. We're also working on a professional certificate. And as part of our projects in the regions, we've developed these praxis training courses that respond to demands from the people in the regions. That just shows us that we are having an impact in terms of learning across the world.
We work on issues that are super complex. And so it's nothing that's going to get solved quickly. So even though we have these long programs, we're listening and learning from a diversity of group of people, our own practice, our partners and grantees, and evolving the work in order to meet the moment.
We see research as a way to catalyze change. And then we also really value kind of next generation leaders. We've supported a lot of master's and PhD students, and they have become, the food systems leaders now of today. But we know that the research matters, how it's done, and who does it matters. And that sets us apart.
I think that I feel very lucky and grateful. In my case, I had funding for my scholarship, and also I had funding for my research. And that is not so common.
It's just a very strong support in addition to the funding, advice, connections, networking, all those things that McKnight gives to us freely, and we don't have to ask.
We help each other think better. We challenge each other. We know each other as people. And we look forward to the times when we can spend with each other to make each other's work better, deeper, more informed.
Anybody from UVM that has the opportunity to interact with McKnight will tell you that. They're incredibly kind, very open, and willing to collaborate with everybody.
They are very approachable, friendly, very knowledgeable, but they are very humble at the same time. And when you go to these events, we are friends to the point that we dance and sing and we have big meals together. I think that it has a very strong social capital inside that makes things to work. And everything starts from the heads, no? Like Jane, how she relates to people and how Ernesto has been connected to them and how now I am able to be part of that.
Their openness and kindness. This really allows us to come to the table with our full selves and being very honest, and also allows us to bring bold ideas to the table.
Relationships matter, trust matters in this work, challenging each other matters in this work. And it's just been a great honor to work with, the Institute folks and University of Vermont, and, they're making a difference in the world. So we're happy to be able to support that and collaborate in that too.